What's going on, everybody? It's Darren here with Respin Entertainment. So here we are, the video I've been waiting to do, trying to get to this video for quite a while. Just been so busy with conferences, shipping stuff, this, that, I mean just so much. We are so busy with everything going on. But anyways, back to this. I've been waiting to do this video, so here it is. I'm excited to do this video, nervous to do this video all at the same time. But anyways, On Tour Ice, ADJ's new Dancing on a Cloud machine. So first video I started doing had some issues with it, but let me tell you what, between Canal Sound and Lighting, the reps at ADJ, sent it back, got the new one replaced, I mean within a week and a half. Between Gabe at Canal Sound and my rep at ADJ, I'm telling you what, these guys were quick on the ball. I haven't even got to test this thing out, so you guys are going to see it firsthand. We're going to go walk through this together. I've had this thing sitting in my garage for about 3 weeks now. That's how busy I've been. I haven't even got, I mean, I did take it out of the box already, so this is going to be a testing review. Like I said, it's sitting right back here. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and we're going to zoom in here in just a second. But like I said, first off, foremost, thank you ADJ. Thank you Gabe at Canal Sound and Lighting. Thank you Jeff and Canal Sound and Lighting. Everybody down there. You guys are absolutely great at getting me this thing. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump right into this thing right now. I'm so excited, like I said, and nervous. But like I said, let's do it. Alright guys, here we are. I got the two sitting side by side. The most popular one on the left, we got the Chauvet Nimbus. Been around for I think 5 years now. So this is the most popular Dancing on a Cloud machine out on the market to date. I just wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. I have used the Nimbus for a little while now. Just wanted to show you on the left the Nimbus, on the right the ADJ On Tour Ice. So when you buy the Nimbus, this is what you get. You get the Nimbus by itself. You do not get the roller cart with it. I believe I paid maybe $50–$60 extra for that cart. So as you see, the ADJ On Tour Ice on the bottom, right down here, it has built-in wheels with locking casters on it. So when you buy the ADJ On Tour Ice, it automatically comes with built-in rollers on the bottom, plus you get the top half, which is a flight case, protection case with it. So as with the Nimbus, you have to purchase it separate. There is no protection for the machine itself on top. So when you're rolling around and however you're transporting the Nimbus, it is subject to damage from other objects, so your surroundings, whatnot. And then if you've got it sitting somewhere at a venue or wherever you have, kind of looks big, bulky, and whatever sitting there. Whereas the ADJ On Tour Ice, you can put the case back on it. Kind of looks, you know, nice and neat sitting in a corner, you know, kind of professional and whatnot. As I said, it's got these locking casters on all four sides, all four wheels, to help it from getting knocked around. If it gets knocked, bumped, pushed, whatever, it's not going to go anywhere. So they just kick right down, pop right back up, and then they can move around. Okay, so now let's get into what comes inside the box with the On Tour Ice. So I've seen a few videos already, you know, of companies that are advertising this for sale. And the one thing that I don't understand, which I could be totally wrong on this, and I don't know, I bought my On Tour Ice in Las Vegas at Mobile Beat 23 through Canal Sound and Lighting and ADJ directly. And I asked them because I saw a video on this beforehand from DJ Bar and Posh Entertainment out of New York, when they did a review on it, that the hose and the nozzle, which is this right here, the flow tube, the flow hose, said it was optional. So when I went to Las Vegas and I asked ADJ directly, I said, is that optional? Is that an accessory, an add-on? They said, no, it comes with it. So I said, okay. So I'm like, fix to spend $1,500 or $1,400, whatever it was, the price of it. And I said, you know, plus I got to buy this $150 or whatever they were going to charge me hose, and you know. But I asked ADJ directly. They said, no, it comes with it. I'm like, okay. So I recently saw a video through an online distributor that said, again, this was just recent, saying this was optional. So check with your dealers, check with your companies, and see if this is optional. Because, like I said, I'm going to highly recommend you guys buy this, and 100% go to Canal Sound and Lighting and buy this. They're going to give you the best deal out there. They're going to take very good care of you. They are going to do whatever it takes to make sure you're taken care of. Do not go through some third party. Do not go through some other company that's going to be like, oh yeah, well, you're gonna have to buy this, buy that, buy this. No, go through Canal Sound and Lighting. Ask for Gabe, ask for Jeff. They're the ones that's gonna take care of you. They deal with ADJ directly. So Canal Sound and Lighting, they're out of New York. They're the ones you need to go through to buy this machine. Anyways, what's inside the box that I bought? You get the tube, the hose, the flow hose that carries the fog out. You also get, of course, the instruction manual that everybody reads. You get 2 power cons. 1 power con connected is going to take you an hour and a half to charge. 2 power cons, which you need to connect on 2 separate circuits, or you're going to blow the circuit because this thing will draw some power, is going to take you 45 minutes to heat up. So 1 power con, an hour and a half, 2, 45 minutes. It also comes with 2 of these clamps, these O clamps, 1 for the front, 1 to connect onto the machine itself so this thing stays on. The coolest thing that I have seen yet, you see these O clamps everywhere, dryer hoses, whatever and stuff, and you got to take a screwdriver, screw these things on. I have not seen these yet. They make this thing so simple and so you don't hurt your hands and whatnot. Look at this. I have never seen one of these flaps to help turn. They are connected on here. That is so cool. That is the coolest thing ever. I have not personally seen that. Maybe other people have. But to tighten these things down so you're not sitting there with a screwdriver or anything, ADJ, you're amazing. You have thought of everything. So you get 2 of those, the 2 power cons. You get the flow tube, the flow hose, whatever you want to call it. So anyways, we're going to dive in. That's everything that comes in the box. Now we're going to take the lid off and see what's underneath. Alright guys, so here's the front of it after we take the box off, after you take the top of the flight case off. So this is where the hose connects up to. Once we get the O-ring up, it's going to connect right up on here. You get that O-ring on there, wherever it is. Slip that O-ring right around there. just like so. That around here, and like I said, these things are amazing. Twist that on like so. No screwdriver needed. Make sure that's backed up there nice and snug. Just like that. Alright, so then that's all connected. Set that down like that. As you can see, now we got our hose all connected. Alright, so now we're going to turn this bad boy around so you can see the back of it. Alright, here we go. So what we've got back here, we've got our panel. Alright, so down here we've got a gauge. Here, we'll just come right in. We've got our gauge. This is our water level gauge. This tells us if we have enough water, too much water. Now this thing will not run if you have too little water or too much water. It's just a safety feature, so if you overfill this thing, it won't run. If you have too little water, it will not run. You've got to get this thing right here, right about in the middle there. So down here we have our two power cons connected. Like I said, one, this is your main one. One's gonna get you an hour and a half till it heats up. Two's gonna get you 45 minutes to heat up. Over here, we've got a little cap in here. It's got 3-pin DMX control and then 5-pin DMX control. I mean, I personally don't know anybody that runs 5-pin. There may still be people out there that use it. Now, we do have our display up here. It's our main panel. This is where everything, when you power it on, it does have functions. You can manually do this or you can control it by DMX. So manual, you can control this manually, run this, you know, just come up. Once it heats up, you can just sit here and push a button. You can blow the smoke manually. I'm probably going to be running this thing through DMX so I can control it strictly from the DJ booth, not leave the music. So, alright, let's open up the inside. We've got two little latches here. Gonna open up the lid. Alright, so as with the Nimbus, you got a smaller basket that you got to drop down manually with that little lever. This basket comes in and out. So we've got this reservoir down here. So from what they say, you can actually store your dry ice and transport it in here, and it'll hold up to 10 hours in here as a cooler. So they say. So something to test out. Like I said, this basket, they say can hold up to 28 pounds of dry ice. So how this works, instead of the Nimbus, like the Nimbus where you drop the basket down in the ice, as you can see how deep this thing is. So what happens is when you pour the water down in here, is that level that I showed you, the water actually goes down into a reservoir below. So you see the ice sits up in here. So when you turn this thing on and you're ready to go, the reservoir actually pushes the water up to the basket. So you don't drop the ice down in, the water comes up to the basket. So it's pretty neat. So, and with DMX you can actually control the flow of the rise of the water. I mean, I'm sure you can manually down here as well. So I guess that's where your handy dandy instruction booklet comes in that everybody needs to read. So anyways, so right now I'm gonna get this thing hooked up, get it warmed up. We've already got our buckets of water ready. We have our dry ice and our cooler ready. Now I normally buy pellets of ice, but I wasn't driving 20 miles away to go get it today, so I just ran up to the local grocery store, bought blocked ice and crushed it up. So we're gonna see how this works out today. So at this time we're gonna go ahead, get it powered up and go from there. Alright guys, so we've got it all powered on now. I have not put any water in here yet. So I want to show you this. As it's powered on, see if we can see this here. Can you see it? Let me see if I can, what this says. Alright, it's flashing right now. Low water level. Water level low. So it's telling me that there's no water in there right now, basically. So we're going to pour some water in here. I want to see what Alright. This is 5 gallons. So one thing I didn't show you on this, and I'll show you here in just a little bit, but right back here in the back, unlike the Nimbus where you have to actually, after you're done using it, it's got all that water in it, where you gotta, the Nimbus you actually have to take it outside, tip it upside down with the latch and dump the water out. This has a water release valve underneath, so you don't have to tip it and dump it anymore. It actually has a release valve that is actually convenient now. So alright, so we're gonna move this real quick. Show you what this thing's doing down here. So as you can see, all this water that I just poured in is not staying in here. It's actually going down here. Like I said, it's going down in that reservoir. And now this is actually giving me a temperature gauge, so it tells me what my water temperature is at. So we live here in America, and I tried messing with this the last time. I don't know why they set this to Celsius. I don't know how to change it. So it tells me what my temperature gauge is. So this is preset to 80 degrees Celsius. So any of you mathematicians out there know how to break that down into Fahrenheit? Feel free to leave the comments below. I mean, I guess I could Google search it. So this thing's already heating up, and I don't even have the lid closed. So you can change this to a higher temperature to let it go. You've got the function button. Your volume, that's 100% how much you want to push out. and I only put 5 gallons in there. So I need to put some more water in there. Let me get that. I put about 7.5 gallons in there right now. Okay, so we put about 10 gallons of water in there. We're gonna let this thing heat up. When we come back, it should take about 45 minutes. When we come back, we're gonna have DMX hooked up. We're gonna see how this flows and go from here. Right now, it looks like it's heating up pretty quick. We're gonna shut this lid and we'll be back. Alright guys, so here we are back. The machine's heated up. So it took about 45 minutes. Like I said, first time heating up, it may have taken a little bit longer. I got sidetracked doing some other things. Anyway, so here we are at 80 degrees Celsius. Like I said, don't know why it's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Anyways, so we've got these latched up here, up top. So we are going to, like I said, dual power cons hooked up, 2 separate circuits. I do have the DMX hooked up, show you guys how this is ran. Anyways, so as you can see, the heater just shut off because it's still, you know, keeping it level. So, alright. So here we are. I have a little Chauvet Obey 6 controller. So I'm going to show you how this hooked up. I got it addressed to one addressed to 1. So here we are. As you can see, 6 channels hooked up to manual. Got the first 4 down, the second 2 up. So I got the manual out here just to show you that I am reading the manual. So 5 and 6 up is your heater settings. Turn my light back on real quick. Alright, 5 and 6 are your heater manuals, are your heater settings. So 5 is your preset temperature. All the way up is going to get you to 80 degrees Celsius. 6 is to turn the heater on or off. So 6 all the way up is heater on. 5 all the way up is going to heat it up to 80 degrees Celsius. So your first channel here is going to be to turn on the smoke or not. Second is your volume output. So automatically, as you saw on the thing itself, it's set at 10%. Automatically is going to be your immediate output. The third setting, the third channel here, is your duration. 0 to 10, whatever. It's automatically set at 10 seconds. Halfway, 11 to 249 is 11 to 249 seconds, and all the way up is the max duration is going to be 250 seconds. So, and then your interval is going to be the same. All the way up is 250 seconds. And like I said, 5 and 6 is your temperatures, your preset temperature, and your heater. So, alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to load up some dry ice. So, set this up here. We're going to load up some ice here. So that's 3 bags. I bought about 30 something pounds. So this thing says it'll hold up to 28 pounds of dry ice. So probably got about 28 pounds in there. I got one more bag left in here. So we're gonna run this, top it off here in just a minute. So we're gonna run this controller here, and we're gonna see what happens here in just a second. All right, so we are going to get this thing bubbling. So we get, as you can hear it, there we go. That's at 10%. We just put everything up. We're just gonna run this thing hot. I said this is going outside, so holy crap, that thing's putting off some cloud there. So of course the water's cooled down immensely, but I closed my garage door now. I mean, and this is still with the water being cooled, and it's still going pretty damn strong. I mean, this thing's filling up my garage pretty quick, and I think the water's already at 42 degrees Celsius, and this thing's recommended at 80. So I mean, I've got to say, coming from the mishap of the last one and this replacement that they've sent me, I think we're looking pretty good on this end with the replacement. So I mean, this is filled up my garage pretty good here. Like I said, this is a... Let me open my garage back up. It's flowing out now. It's like a waterfall. So anyways, so like I said, you pick yourself up a little 6-channel controller. Works pretty good. Like I said, very easy, very self-explanatory. Like I said, last two are heaters, intervals, duration, smoke, how much volume you want to push out. Yeah, so that is the Entour Ice in a nutshell. So as far as the conclusion of the Entour Ice, my review as far as the initial AK unboxing, since I already did the unboxing, but setup and review of it, just from not taking it out yet, which I will be taking it out this weekend. The only downfall is I see is the double power con, taking out the venues and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't know the circuitry of the venue, what plugs are on what plugs are on what circuitry. Sometimes you're not going to have access to plugs that are on separate circuits. So my advice is using this thing, getting to the venue early. If you've got only use one power con, as soon as you get to the venue, plug this thing in. If you got to do the hour and a half, get there and plug it in early. That's my only downfall to that, is the only thing I see so far. So if you got to use the one power con to charge it, yeah, get to the venue early if you got to use up that hour and a half to charge it. Advantages so far, with the Nimbus, I had to play the music, cue up the music, run over, do the machine, you know, do the thing, whatever stuff, run back to the music, do the microphone, blah 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 blah. You know, you kind of back and forth. Whereas this, with the DMX, you can control everything right from the booth, right from your DJ table, booth, whatever you're using. You don't have to leave your station. You know, you can control everything right then and there from where you're at. So sometimes I've had to have my wife, you know, run the controller, run the music, and while I'm running the Nimbus, you know. So I mean, and then there's some weddings where she hasn't been with me, so you know, that's where the back and forth comes in at. So this is definitely, you know, a plus with the DMX. I mean, that, the drain on this thing, where you don't have to flip the Nimbus upside down to drain it, this drain plug, that's a game changer right there. Nimbus was great for its time, what it did. I believe this ADJ Entour Ice is a game changer for the Dancing in the Cloud world. The flight case it comes in, self-contained, you don't have to buy a cart. You know, price range, it's just a little bit more, but you get a whole lot more for what it's worth. ADJ, you really did a great job with this, in more ways than you know. About time there was some competition out there. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope this helped you guys out in a decision on anybody looking to purchase the Entour Ice. If you're in the market to buy this, definitely get it from Canal Sound and Lighting. Contact Jeff, contact Gabe. Canal Sound and Lighting out of New York. Go to their website, contact them directly. They're there to help you. They help me out. So that's gonna be it. You guys, y'all check out some influences in my life. Go to check out DJ Bar, DJ Rick Webb. Y'all check their websites out. Talk to you guys later. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get more updates on when videos are uploaded. We will see you next time around. There's more videos coming, weddings, stuff like that. Alright guys, see you later.